Hey guys, my name is Henry and this is The Royal Hive. On this channel, we discuss the lives of rulers from around the world and throughout the ages. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe for more. Today, we are going to be talking about one of the most legendary historical figures of all time, Alexander the Great. Alexander III of Macedon, also known as Alexander the Great, was a military genius and conqueror who changed the course of history. Born in 356 BC in Pella, Macedonia, he was the son of King Philip II and Queen Olympia, who was beautifully portrayed by Angelina Jolie in the 2004 movie Alexander. From a young age, Alexander was groomed for greatness. He was educated by the famous philosopher Aristotle and was trained in warfare under the tutelage of his father, himself a great leader and soldier. Alexander was only 20 years old when he took the throne after his father was assassinated. Alexander's first act as king was to secure his throne by eliminating all potential rivals. He then set his sights on expanding his empire. He led his army on a conquest of Persia, becoming the first Greek ruler to conquer the Persian Empire. One of the most impressive things about Alexander was his military strategy. He used his phalanx, which was a formation of soldiers carrying long spears and shields, to great effect. He used his cavalry to flank and surprise his opponents and was also known for his use of siege warfare. Despite being outnumbered in many of his battles, Alexander was able to come out victorious. One of his most famous victories was the Battle of Issus, where he defeated a much larger Persian army. Alexander's conquests didn't stop there. He continued his campaign into Egypt, where he founded the city of Alexandria. This city would become one of the most important cities in the ancient world. From there, Alexander continued his conquests into India, but his army was eventually worn down and he was forced to turn back. He died in 323 BC at the age of 32, leaving behind a vast empire that spanned from Greece to India. One of the reasons why Alexander is such a fascinating historical figure is because of the way he is portrayed in myths and legends. Many stories have been told about his incredible feats of strength and intelligence. One story tells of how Alexander was able to tame the wild horse Bucephalus. According to legend, no one was able to ride the horse because of its wild and unpredictable nature. However, Alexander was able to tame the horse and ride it into battle. Another famous legend tells of how Alexander was confronted by the Gordian knots, a tangled mess of rope that was impossible to untie. According to the myth, Alexander was able to cut through the knot with his sword, proving that he was destined for greatness. Whether these stories are true or not, they add to the allure of Alexander the Great. He was a complex figure who was both a ruthless conqueror and a patron of the arts and sciences. He founded libraries and encouraged the spread of Greek culture throughout his empire. Alexander the Great's actions and decisions have had a great impact upon the world. He left behind a legacy that can be affiliated with the westernization of the globe. He helped bring Western civilization, including the scientific and liberal thinking of the Greeks, to much of the world. Despite his many accomplishments, Alexander was not without his flaws. He was known for his hot temper and impulsive decision making, which sometimes led to disastrous consequences. Additionally, his conquests often came at a great cost to the people he conquered, and his legacy is still debated by certain historians today. He was a historical figure who changed the course of history and was both feared and respected during his lifetime and beyond. There's no denying the impact that Alexander had on the world, and his story serves as a reminder of the power of determination and ambition. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.